All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night, and you're here at First Coast Comedy's main event. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's make some more noise, louder than that. Put those hands together, hoop and holler, and let's welcome your host, Dave.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to First Coast Comedy's The Main Event, and the crowd goes wild! Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on out. My name is Dave Bogan. I'm going to be the host of tonight's main event. But before we get started, first I just have a couple of quick questions. How many of you sitting here have never ever seen a show at First Coast Comedy before? Go ahead, raise your hands. Go ahead, raise your hands. Wow, we got a lot of newcomers. Okay, very cool, very cool. Now, how many of you tonight are going to be seeing a show here at First Coast Comedy, but it's going to be for your very first time? Your first time. Should be the same hands, folks. Should be the same exact hands. I get it. Some of you found the bar. That's all right. That's okay. That's good. Anyways, for those of you who have never seen a show here at First Coast Comedy, what we do is improv comedy. Improv meaning everything that you're going to see here is going to be made up on the spur of the moment. Nothing is memorized or prepared in any way, shape, or form. And to do this, to fuel the comedy, we are going to need a lot of suggestions from you all, the audience. Everybody say that with me, please. You, the audience. That's right, you play. Whoa, all right, way to commit. That's right, you play a very important part of our show. Every once in a while, I'm going to ask for a suggestion that the players then will use in a wide variety of improv comedy games that they're going to be performing for you tonight. So let's practice that a little bit. Let's see, from over here, let me get your favorite color. Shout it out.
Purple.
Purple is what I heard clearly. First, we would take the color of purple, and then we would have to somehow use that. From over here, let me get your favorite fruit.
Apple.
Apple is what I heard clearly, so we would take an apple, although an orange was a close second. But we would take an apple, and then the players have to somehow use that. From the back, let me get your favorite sports team.
Jaguars.
I love how everyone else is like, I don't like sports. But we'll take Jaguars, and the players have to somehow use that. Let's see, from the front tables, let's do this. Let me get your favorite 12th century Dutch philosopher. Yeah, Gus. All right, so we would take Gus, and we would have to somehow use that. So I think you get the point. Whenever I do ask for a suggestion, hey, shout it out loudly, shout it out proudly, because we do not have a show without them. Now, also, throughout the show, we may need the help of some fun-loving audience volunteers. Now, when I say volunteers, I do mean volunteers, not your friends pointing at you. Yep, just like that. In fact, we have a little rule here at First Coast Comedy. Those that volunteer others become the volunteers themselves. So keep that in mind. But also keep in mind, one thing here at First Coast Comedy I can promise you is if you do volunteer, we are not going to make fun of you. That is absolutely not what we do. We do not do that. In fact, we do the opposite. If you volunteer, you're going to come up here and we're going to make you look awesome. You're going to look like a rock star. And everyone here in this theater is going to be envious of the choice that you made to come up and be a brave volunteer. And you're going to get a prize afterwards. It could be a brand new iPad still in the package. Yeah, it could be. Or it could be a free ticket to a future show here at First Coast Comedy. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Boo, iPads suck. Yeah, all right. So we don't know. They're picked at random, so just keep that in mind. But now, saying that, how many of you think, knowing that you're not committing, might want to volunteer? Raise your hand. Okay, I see one, definitely. I see two. I see three. Very good. I see four. All right, great. Clap for the bravest among us, everyone. Yeah. All right. Also, hey, keep in mind this is also a show for everyone. A show for who? A show for everyone. That's right. We're going to have a clean show tonight. We have kids in the audience tonight, so keep that in mind when you're shouting out suggestions. There are kids in the audience. Plus, we do not want any of the kids that are in the audience to really know what we as adults think is funny. So please keep that in mind when giving suggestions, all right? Also, there's another couple of people that are a very important part of the show that don't get to share the blinding stage lights with us. First of all, our ticket maestro, you met him when you came in. It was Paul, everyone. Give it up for Paul back there. Yeah! Paulie! Also, our musical maestro and tech person, and also our stream operators. Give it up for Michael and Anthony, everyone. Yeah! Michael Anthony. I just realized that. Wow. How ironic. And finally, one of my most favorite people in the world. He is your mixologist. He is your bartender for the evening. Give it up for Steve, everyone. Yeah! He's single, ladies. He's single. All right, there you go. Whoa, all right. Buckle up, Steve. I'm all warmed up. I know the players are also warmed up, but there's one more group of people that needs to be warmed up just a little bit. Who could that be? It must be UV. One more time with vigor. UV. That's right. So here's what we're going to do to warm up. We're going to do a little thing I like to call the clap-o-meter. Very simple how this works. I'm going to start to count from 1 to 10. And when I start at 1, we're going to do like a light little golf clap, like, oh, look, it's Nickelback. You know, so we'll start nice and low. Yeah. And then we're going to slowly build it up. So by the time we get to 10, we're going to be screaming, yelling, hooting, and hollering, and then the show will begin. All right? So let's all start with just a light, soothing number 1. Very good. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. And a 5. Halfway there. And a 6. And a 7. This is where hooting and howling starts. And an 8.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's bring our players to the stage. Alex Surrender. And your host,
All right, so let's go ahead and get this show started. We're going to start with a fun game to get things going. It's a game called Categories. So for categories, let's get all of our players up here. Here's what's going to happen in this game of categories. As you can see, we have all of our players lined up here next to each other. Now, right now, they're all going to put their hands up just like this. Now, I'm going to get a variety of different categories from UV. UV. And as at any given point, I can point at any one of our players. Whenever I point at a player, that player has to immediately come up with something that is in that category and say it. And I will do this throughout the game. Now, if I point at someone and they don't come up with something in the category, they will lose a hand. Say and do that with us, please. They will lose a hand. If they repeat something that's already been said, they will lose a hand. If they stutter, stammer, or hesitate in any way, they will lose a hand. And if they lose both hands, they will be Say and do that with us, please. They will be The last player standing in this game of categories will win a mystery treat that Steve is going to come up with. All right, Steve. Yeah. All right. Start thinking of something. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So from over here, what I need is a category. Like dogs or cats would be a category. What's another category that has?
Politicians.
What was it?
Politicians.
Well, you know what we're doing? Because we take the suggestion of politicians doesn't mean we have to divide this show like our nation. All right, so here we go. The suggestion is politicians. So names of politicians, players. Here, ready? Yeah! And begin.
Benjamin Franklin. Mitt Romney.
Abraham Lincoln.
George Washington. Taft.
Ron DeSantis. Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton.
The Vice President of the United States.
Yeah, but we need more of a specific name, so I'm
What's her
sorry.
name? Come on.
Stephanie Will. Yeah, and thank you, players, for putting nice a round of bubble wrap on that round. Okay, so let's do this from over here. Let me get another category. What is it?
Smelly.
Flowers is what I heard clearly first. So we have flowers. All right, and begin.
Roses! Tulips! Ranunculus!
Oh, wow.
Caber daisies.
I only know one kind of flower. It's awesome.
And the one that I've never heard of, by the way. So Robert will lose a hand. I heard another category from over here.
Sandwiches.
What was it?
Deli sandwiches.
Ooh, deli sandwiches. All right, good one. All right, so deli sandwiches and begin.
The animal.
Turkey and her body with mustard! Meatball sub! Pastrami! Ham sandwich! Cheese exclusively!
Subway tuna fish.
BLT! Ham, turkey, a little bit of lettuce, and only yellow mustard. The Irish one!
I have no. Oh, corned beef.
Yeah.
Sorry, we need to hear corned beef, so she will lose a hand. Let's get another category from the back. What was it back there? Video games. All right, video games. Good one. Okay. So names of video games. And begin.
Fortnite!
Super Mario Brothers.
Mario Party 8!
Super Mario Kart. The box. Fortnite.
Sorry, I was waiting for.
Boxes. I don't know.
I was just waiting for you to rattle off.
Roblox.
Stephanie is out of there. Give it up for Stephanie, everyone. Sorry. I thought you knew all the Super Mario ones. I wanted to hear them all.
I read a lot.
Let's see another category from over here. What is
Smelly.
it? What was it?
Smelly.
Smelly, the adjective? So smells, like smells.
A smelly object.
A smelly object? Okay. So smelly objects. So objects that have a very distinct odor. All right, so here we go. Smelly objects, and begin.
Cat litter! A pickled egg! Limburger cheese! Poopy!
We knew it was coming, yeah.
Raw meat! Vinegar! My armpits during a pandemic! A rose! Feet! Broadly! A dog's breath! Tulip! Perfume! Hydrangeas! That flower he said before!
Yeah, we knew he was going down. I'm sorry, Alex will. There's a hand. All right, you guys are doing great. Another category from over here.
NASCAR drivers.
NASCAR drivers. Okay. All right. So, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot of NASCAR, and I'm 53, so I only know the really old ones. So if you hear a name that they say that doesn't sound like they're a real NASCAR driver, I want you to go like this. Let's practice that, please. All right, very good. So here we go. Names of NASCAR drivers, and begin.
That one named Brandon!
All right, the rest of these I want full names. All right. And
Dale Earnhardt! Danica! Amelia Earhart! I'm Dale Earnhardt's sister!
that one is out of there. Give it up for Madeline, everyone. Yes. Danica Patrick. Yes, that's right. Let's see. Let's get another one from the back. What is it? Cartoons. All right. So this is the final round. So now we're just going to go with names of cartoons. Names of television cartoons. Cartoons. And begin.
Mighty Mouse! SpongeBob SquarePants! Winnie the Pooh! Mickey Mouse! The Smurfs! Scooby-Doo! That's the thing! I was providing commentary!
Robert is. Oh yeah. Alex this is your winner! All right, so let's see. Oh, hey, that's right. Let me see. What is the mystery treat that Alex has won for that?
Sugar-free Red Bull or half of a Rice Krispie treat.
I'll take the Red Bull.
Hey! All right. So, that's going to bring us down to our next game. This next game is called Hijinks. Hijinks. So, before I explain any more for this game, I do need 2 people to leave. So, let's do this. Let's see. Let's have you 2 go out of earshot for this first. So, these 2 are going to get out of earshot on the count of 3. So everyone say, "Get out, y'all!" 1, 2, 3. Get out, y'all! Clap for some love, everyone. Show some love. Yeah. Okay. They are right now stepping out into our soundproofed Mayport Road parking lot, where they're destined to meet some very interesting characters to keep them distracted for this game. So for this game of hijinks, first of all, for these 2, they're going to be doing a scene from over here. For their scene, let me see. When you were a kid, you dreamed of becoming this. What did you dream of becoming?
A nurse.
A nurse, all right? So we have the suggestion of a nurse. So right now, these 2 are going to do a brief scene about being a nurse. And that's all you need to know right now, and I'll explain what's going to happen after this, all right? So let's see a brief scene about being a nurse. Game of hijinks, players, are ready?
Yes, and begin.
Dr. Ryan, I seem to have mixed up Mr. Patrick's chart.
I've told you once, I've told you twice, we cannot mix up the charts here at General Hospital.
But they've already brought him into surgery. We gotta stop it.
Oh, is that the one with the left leg and not the right appendix?
Let's go. You go. I'll stay here.
You're gonna cut off this leg now.
No.
Oh,
It's
what
the
a...
right appendix.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And time! Give it up for the all right.
Just another day at the hospital, okay. So, now we're going to get the other 2 back in here, but I need you to shout out on the count of 3. Come on back. 1, 2, 3. Come on back! Again, clap for them, everyone. Show them the love. Here they come. All right. Oh, yeah, you go ahead and take a front row seat there. All right, so here's what's going to happen. They haven't seen or heard anything that just happened here. These 2 are going to now replay that same exact scene, but they have to do it entirely in gibberish, a made-up language that does not make any sense. And then again, I'll explain what's going to happen after that. So watch closely. Here, let's see that scene in gibberish. Players, here, ready?
Yes, and begin.
Oh, scabby baba, I got a body got the festidity.
Skawada, skabada, skabooda, skaboota. Skabada, skabada, or skabada.
Oh, skibby baba, oh,
Skinny bitty. Skabada, booda.
Oh! Scooby!
I know you're all like, all right, this is getting weirder and weirder as I watch this. So here's what's going to happen now. These 2 have to now replay that same scene, but they're now going to translate it into what they thought they just saw. So let's see what they think that scene was about. Replay that scene, players. Are you ready?
And begin.
Oh, boss, I'm sorry, but I didn't file the reports in time, and now, well, the construction workers aren't going to be able to get paid.
Well, I'm looking at the profiles of all the construction workers, and they all look very violent.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. Please forgive me.
Well, it's either they're going to attack us here, over there, or they're back here.
Okay, well, I'll go outside, and you go get him, and I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll go get them.
Oh.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop, I do construction. Hey, you're gonna get paid late, but it's not my fault. All right.
Sounds good to me, man. I'm not upset at all.
So close, so close. Yes, yes. Their scene was about being a nurse and amputation. Yeah. Now you see it. But now we're gonna do it again. This time they're gonna be able to do the first scene. So now you two gotta get out of earshot. On the count of three, everyone say goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. All right, there they go. Okay. So let's do this. From over here, let's see. Let me get something. Something you like to do in the summertime. Like you're on vacation. What's something fun you like to do?
Go to Universal.
Go to Universal. That was the loudest thing I heard. Yeah, it was amazing how. It's also cool how you threw your voice over there and made it sound like a child. All right, so good. We have Universal. Going to Universal. Here's your scene. Players, are ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Okay, this roller coaster seat is the one that has been having the most issues. Customers just keep flying out of it. So we really need to be working on this particular seat.
Okay, I'll get my tools here. Just, my back hurts too bad. I'm not ready to do it.
Okay, if this is going to be a workers' comp kind of thing, you need to let me know because OSHA's all over me.
No, I got the hammer. It's fine.
Yeah, just bend it back into place. Bend that seatbelt back into place.
Oh yeah, I'll bend the seatbelt. Done, man.
You just bent raw steel with your hands. What?
This is why my back hurts so bad.
Okay, so we need to get them back in here, so let's all shout out, hey, come back, 1, 2, 3. Hey, come back! Here they come, platform number 1, yes! Yeah! Welcome back. Okay, yeah, feel free to use the front row seating there. All right, so watch this scene closely. You know what's going to happen. They're going to replay it in gibberish. Here we go, players, are ready?
Yes!
And begin!
Basketball, Brushkin, Binagara. Disco Brown Brushkara. Nasa Brabara. It's a brand.
Oh, Skawa Target, but it was Skawaga.
It's a brand. It's a
They got a lot to work with in that one. So now they're going to translate that into what they thought they saw. Here we go. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
You want to be great Russian diver? This is the diving board. You must use. This is the one.
I see, but I seem to hurt my back.
You hurt your back. Oh no, that's not good.
I don't think I can lift myself up onto the diving board and then jump off the diving board. So here I'm going to just cut the diving board down, and then no more diving.
But you want the judges to look at you and say you did good.
Oh, okay, I could do that.
Theirs was about Universal Studios and fixing one of the rides. And yeah, Robert did go, Clap for both of them, everyone, both teams. Yes, all right. So now we're going to shift gears into our next game here. And before we get started, here's what I'm going to ask of you all. What I need are two folks that are willing to lend us their cell phones, just with the knowledge that those phones, yeah, your texts are going to be read out loud in this game. All right? So, wow, you're handing out right away. All right. Oh, and we got two. All right. Yeah. Number one. Yeah. All right.
So make sure that those are working.
It's funny. You guys were really ready. Usually when I say your text can be read out loud, we all of a sudden find out that the entire audience has secrets. Let's see. So for this, let's do this. First of all, from over here, let's see. Let me get something. Let me see. Let me get a professional relationship, like doctor-patient, teacher-student, or attorney and client. All right. So we have an attorney and client. So we're going to play a little game called Texts from Last Night. They're now going to do a scene about an attorney and a client. Now, as you can see, Alex here, he does not have a phone. So when they do the scene, Alex is going to be able to speak freely, and Alex can say anything he likes throughout the scene. Now, Stephanie and Madeline, they're going to be in the scene as well, but the only things that they can say out loud are texts that they are reading from the phones that they have in their hands. And then Alex has the dubious honor of having to justify that and make it all make sense. If you don't understand, I think you're going to figure it out pretty quickly. All right? So we have a lawyer and client. This is the game of Text from Last Night. Players, everybody! Yes!
The documentation seems to be all in order here. I think your injury claim is going to be easy. Any judge should look at this, and it was clearly not your fault.
Man upset, I told him he can't take from our dumpster.
That's right. You told that man he couldn't just take things out of your dumpster, and he tipped the dumpster over on you. It's a cut and dry case.
Then was going through the toolbox. He said everyone lets him do it. I said that's stealing.
Right. It's stealing to take things that don't belong to you. It's also a theft claim. You're gonna make some real money here. Okay, I'm gonna answer the door. There's some complimentary coffee over there in the corner.
Are we coming back on Monday or Tuesday?
Oh, your case is on Tuesday. All right. So, yeah. So, okay.
I think I got Sunday instead.
No, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You're on Tuesday. No, you're right. You're right. You're on Sunday. You actually are on Monday. This never happens. I never get my clients mixed up like that.
As far as I'm concerned, you've got Monday off.
But
I'm still on the ship.
Yeah, by the way, thank you both for coming aboard this cruise ship with me. I don't normally take my meetings on vacations, but the judge also came on the cruise ship, and so he's handling all it. It was so nice of him.
Buenas tardes.
Sí, anoche.
Ya llegamos a casa, gracias a Dios.
Un poco despacio, por favor.
So sweet, but I have intentions on getting some new pics at 51 and a walk around.
I suspect with the money that you're going to be making on this claim, you could probably afford some new headshots for your upcoming acting career that you told me about.
I read the email that said plan for half a day. Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, the court trial could take up to half a day, but like I said, it's very cut and dry.
Enjoy your summer break.
Well, I feel like I said, we got it all wrapped up here, so I've got a slushy margarita machine here.
On my way!
There you go, and one for you, and we're both gonna make some money this next Tuesday.
That is awesome. I'm so happy for you guys.
I'm sorry, were you listening through the door? Because are the office walls so thin that just anybody walking by could hear my private conversations with my clients?
How is Ben doing?
Well, you heard me talking about Ben? That's highly confidential information.
Is Command still treating you good?
Yes, at the law firm of Johnson, Wrigley, and Command, Mr. Command is still treating me well.
These need to be scheduled. Please have someone handle. There aren't many through Monday, but they're working on it.
Oh no, the margarita machine, you can schedule it to make margaritas whatever time you want.
Es muy divertido.
It is very fun.
And that's time! Give it up for them, everybody! Hey, you know what? Let me see. You know what? For letting us the phones, I think they both deserve a couple of free passes to First Coast Comedy! All right. So, that was a game of text from last night. And that's going to bring us to our next game here. And this next game, we do need the help of a fun-loving audience volunteer to help us out this time. And this game is so easy. It's so easy. You don't even have to talk in this game. You don't have to say a single word. So, oh, I see a hand. Yeah! Hello, and what's your name? Win? Oh, yeah, give it up for Win, everyone! Okay. Win, you like sports?
I play sports, I don't watch them.
You don't need to watch them for this game, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to play a little game called Slow-Mo Olympics. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and step over there. They're going to explain the game to you, and I'll explain the game to you, the audience! In this game of Slow-Mo Olympics, let's do this. From the way in back, let me get a common household chore. Vacuuming is what I heard clearly. So we have the suggestion of vacuuming. So here's what's going to happen in the game of Slow-Mo Olympics. Win and one of our players are going to be Olympic competitors in this event of Olympic vacuuming. And what you're going to see is an Olympic vacuuming event where they are going to be competing against each other. Now, over here on the stools, we will have two other players, and they will be simply the commentators on this event. So they'll be commenting on the event as it's occurring. But here's what's very unique about this event. They're going to be competing in this vacuuming competition, but here's the deal. They can only move in slow motion. They have to move in slow motion the entire time throughout the event. And as I said, their role is just to simply comment on the event as it's occurring. And that's basically it. Do you need a brief timeout here? Just
I think we're good.
You think you're good? Okay, very good. So we have the Olympic event of vacuuming. Vacuuming. We'll see if Win will win. Wow. I know that was a horrible joke, but I had to take it. All right. So here we go. Olympic vacuuming, the game of slow-mo Olympics. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Give Win some encouragement, everyone.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 2023 Olympic Indoor During the Day Trials. We've got two incredible competitors here today for the vacuuming competition, but first, I want to introduce to you our color commentator today, three-time world vacuum champion from Ireland. That is Sherry O'Brady.
Oh, thank you so much. So grateful to be here with you. We've got some amazing competitors here today. We've got Win. It's our first competition. And then we also have Moby. Moby's been doing this for 17 years.
All right.
Champion.
And starting pistol has gone, so they are going to be moving in the speed at which this competition occurs. All right, Robert appears to be plugging in his vacuum, and he is grabbing the attachment and plugging it into the wall.
Look at when she is thinking about how she is going to approach. Very much fun. Is it a 2-prong or a 3-prong?
Her vacuum seems to not be the right type for the wall. She's going to have to find another way to power. If you hit it, sometimes it works.
This is a coaching situation. Her coaches should have prepared her for the right kind of vacuum.
She forced it into the wall. The electricity is flowing, and she is now trying to turn it on, and once again, just kicking the vacuum to get it to work.
And Moby is setting his back up right, and oh no, he's emptying out the bag. He's going to take the dust and dump it back onto the ground. He just vacuumed.
He's got such a commanding lead that he does not seem to care about cleaning it up. She's getting under the couch! All the way under the couch!
She lifted up the carpet. We haven't seen that move in years. People haven't vacuumed the carpet underneath it.
She is being far more thorough than Moby.
Oh, Moby's turning it upside down.
He's vacuuming the ceiling! He's vacuuming the ceiling!
That's what won him the 1997 Olympics, the ceiling move.
Well, Win is picking up her vacuum cleaner and she's vacuuming the outdoors!
sure people are watching her.
She's sucking up birds and anything flying around. Moby is putting his dust and debris off. She's vacuuming up Moby! She's vacuuming up Moby!
This is more than a natural shark could do. Look at that. It's taking his scarf. It's choking him.
Well, he's successfully gotten out of the vacuum, and
she kicked her shoes off. She's been barefooted this whole time.
he's got the vacuum
He's
cleaner.
throwing it in, coming back for her. He's throwing it back at her. Pulling her in. The whole thing.
She's doing the crane!
She missed his sucking. And now she's putting his back on his backside. She's vacuuming his backside. He's holding on to the curtains.
And he is got the vacuum plug in, the plug, and she's ducking it in. She's here with the plug.
He's got her.
But
She's resisting.
plugged back into the wall.
She's resisting like me in a good Guinness.
And that's time! Win! You are not going to go away empty-handed. Hey, we are good friends with Prototype Escape Rooms. You like escape rooms?
I like every day.
Yeah! Good answer! Well, you're getting a free pass to go to one of their escape rooms right here in Jacksonville.
All right,
Prototype
I'll
Escape
take
Room.
my vacuum.
So there you go. Give it up again for the winner. Yes! Wow, I had no idea of how violent that was going to become. So that was a game of slow-mo Olympics, and now we're going to shift gears again. We're going to play another game here, and this is an improvised freestyle rapping game. Yeah, we're going to play a little game called Pass the Mic. Pass the Mic. So let me get all the players up for Pass the Mic. Here's what's going to happen in this game of Pass the Mic. I'm going to get a variety of names from you, Lee. And we're going to place your name into the song, and the players are going to have to rhyme that name over and over again throughout the game's entirety. But you know what? We're going to do a quick demonstration of this game. So let's say the name is Joe. We're going to start with the name of Joe. This is Pass the Mic. Players, you ready?
Yes!
5, 6, 7, 8.
He's sitting over there, and his name is Joe. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
When he hears a beat, he's got to flow.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! When he drives his car, he goes real slow. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Never says stop. Always says go.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Always says yes, sometimes says no. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Rolling out his fresh bread dough.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He's got a great smile. It does glow. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Filled with despair, with some woe.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Give it up for my roll. So that's how the game is played. Now, this is another elimination game. If they repeat a rhyme, if they say a word that just doesn't rhyme, or if they just fall off the musical meter, our ears begin to bleed, if any of those things happen, that player is then out of there. Say do that with us, please. They will be out of there. The winner's going to get another mystery treat from Steve. Start thinking, Steve. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Okay. So from over here, who amongst you has a one-syllable name? And if your name is 2 syllables, what does that first syllable sound like? What is it? Chris. All right. So the name is Chris. So we're going to do a little rap song about Chris. Alex, you'll start. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sitting over there, and the name is Chris. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
She does look just like this.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Super happy, feeling the bliss. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Saw a snake and it did hiss.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! She'll always hit the ball. She'll never miss. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Guys hit on her, but she always diss.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! You know what I want to do? Is kiss! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Oh yeah, Robert took my rhyme and now
Madeline wanted a kiss too.
I did want a kiss!
Madeline is out of there. Clap for Madeline, everyone. Yes, all right. Okay. Let's see. From the back, someone else that has a one-syllable name. Your actual name. Yeah, what is it right there? Nick. Correct. All right, so we have the name. The name of Nick. Alex, once again, you're going to start with the name of Nick. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, meet Nicholas. He calls him Nick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He's got a little stubble and he needs a bic.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Your candle's in good care, especially the wick. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He'll chase after it if you throw a stick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Hanging out with the girls, the cheerleader clique.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! If you've been camping, he'll take care of the tick. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
There's another friend and his name is Rick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Those cheerleaders, though, they think you're kind of slick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He likes lollipops! He lick! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He doesn't like it, so he says ick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He has duct tape and it to stick.
Pass the mic!
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Alex did say the word stick, even though it was in a different context. But technically, hey. Whoa. Okay. Here's what I want everyone to do. Put your hand up like this. Everybody, go ahead. Put your hand up. Yep, like this. Point your finger. All right. And now point at me. Yep, I'm in charge. All right. So. Hey, folks, that's why I get paid the 2 figures that I get paid to make these tough decisions. But, hey, give it up for Stephanie, everyone. All right, we're down to the last round. So, let's see. From the front tables, I need someone else's name. What's your name? Shout it up. What is it? Well, they're pointing at you. What is it? It's like, they know your name. You're like, what's my name? I don't know. All right. The name is Tom. All right. So this is the final round, a song about Tom. You're going to start. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sitting over there and his name is Tom. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Loves his dad and loves his mom.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He's a great dancer. He is the bomb. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Showed off his dancing skills when he was at prom.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He's Italian. You can call him the Don. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He keeps his music on a CD-ROM.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! When he's out in nature, he sleeps in a wigwam. Pass the mic! Wigwam is a really hard word.
Robert is out of there. Alex, once again, is your winner. Alex, you win another mystery treat. So, what did Alex win this time? Shirley Temple. That's great. And you're diabetic, too. That's what's weird about it. Yeah.
That looks nice.
For Alex, everyone. All right, very good. So that brings us right now to our main event intermission. So we're going to take a brief intermission here so we can catch our breaths. But while we're doing the intermission, you have a number of choices. First off, you need to use the restrooms. You just go through that exit hallway. There's a restroom to the right, restroom to the left. Also, you can, again, visit Steve at the bar. Go ahead, feel free to go ahead and fill your beverage up. But hey, remember when you talk to Steve there and you get a drink, remember to appreciate Steve in a way that he'll appreciate. Where he is smart, it'll appreciate over time. You know what I'm talking about? Tip him because look at that smile. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, put money in there. All right, so not in his mouth, in the tip thing. All right. Also, hey, we got a number of things that are happening here at First Coast Comedy. You can go to our website to find out about them all, but I'll share some of them with you. First of all, we teach classes. Yeah, that's right. We have a stand-up class that is starting up, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, it's stand-up writing class. So if you're like, I need to learn how to write stand-up and I need it stat. Well, the class starts up tomorrow, so check this out. You can look at this. It's got all the information, how to sign up. Also, we do also Improv Comedy 101. If you're watching this and you're looking like, yeah, that looks like fun. Yeah, you're right. Our next Improv Comedy 101 class starts up on June 13th. June 13th. And over 8 weeks, you'll learn the very basics and fundamentals of improv comedy. You'll learn a wide variety of fun games. And in the 9th week, you and your whole class get to do your own showcase for all your family and friends right here at First Coast Comedy. It is a hoot, and I teach it. I was wondering what the reaction was going to be like to that. All right. Also, as you see on here, we do other things. We do road shows. We can bring the entertainment to you. Like if you have a big corporate event where you got like 1,000 people, or like, hey, there's a big birthday party we're gonna do in our backyard. We got like 100 people or whatever coming. Or I'm alone on Wednesday. We can accommodate any of those situations. We can bring the entertainment to you. We can pack our comedians into a van and come to your event, no matter what it is. So check out our road shows. Also, we do corporate team building. We can bring our facilitators to your place of work, and through the magic of improv, we can teach people how to listen to each other, effectively collaborate, work together. But most importantly, we make it a lot of fun. So a lot of stuff that we do here at First Coast Comedy. Make sure you check out the website to find out about our workshops, our team building, all of our corporate events, our road shows. But whatever you do, we'll see you after this very brief main event intermission!
want some more fun? Yeah, well, let's put those hands together and let's welcome our players back to the stage. And let's not forget about your host,
Me. Yeah, why not? All right. Welcome back to the second half of the main event. All right. We're gonna kick it off with some more fun here. What I need now is, we had an adult volunteer before. What I would like is, let me see. Can I get one of our younger folks that might want to volunteer to help us out? I saw some younger folks. Yeah. You want to come on up? Yeah. Let's clap for him, everyone. Hey, what's your name? Benjamin. Nice to meet you. Give it up for Benjamin, everyone. How's it feel to be on the big stage, Benjamin?
I don't know, just
Just,
a bit intimidating.
Well, you're good to go. They're going to love you. We're going to have some fun with the game here called Moving Bodies. Moving Bodies. So for this, let's see. From over here, let me get a game you played when you were a child, like a fun, active game, not like a board game, but something you do outside. What was it back there? Nothing. Wow. What a sad life they have, Benjamin. Yeah.
Lawn darts.
Let me see. What? Okay, I heard twist. Ooh. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with lawn darts. We're gonna go with lawn darts. Okay. Benjamin, you know what lawn darts is? Yeah. So lawn darts is like you have these big darts. They're like about this big, and you play in your backyard. And what you do is you throw these darts. It's like like that beanbags kind of game, but with
Cornhole?
yeah, like cornhole. Yeah. But it's with darts, and it was popular in the 70s until someone used them wrong, and now they're illegal. So now you're missing out because someone didn't know how to play properly. So we're going to play a game called Moving Bodies. That's going to involve lawn darts. So what I'm going to have you do is step over there. They're going to explain the game, and I'll explain the game to you, All right, in this game of Moving Bodies, our players are going to do a scene about lawn darts. Now, the thing is, throughout the entire scene, our players can only do one thing, and that is talk. They are not going to be able to move their own bodies. What Benjamin is going to have to do is he will have to move their bodies for them. So if they need to walk, if they need to bend over, turn their heads, raise their arms, do anything like that, Benjamin is going to have to move them because they cannot move themselves. So it's just basically like Benjamin gets to play with big G.I. Joes. Yeah. And that's basically it. Do you need another brief little timeout?
Just a quick one.
A quick little timeout, yeah. Quick little timeout. Hey, did you know this? We have been around here for 1 year as of last week. Yeah! We celebrated our 1 year anniversary last week, and we're very happy to be here on Mayport Road. And hey, we're still getting the word out that we're even still here. So hey, we would appreciate it if you could help us out by following us on social media. Look up First Coast Comedy on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. If you could follow us, that would really help us out. So follow us on the social media platforms. All right. So very good. Benjamin, you think you're ready to play the game of Moving Bodies? All right, that's a good answer, okay. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, let's give Benjamin some encouragement. Here we go!
I cannot believe we're doing this. It's so dangerous and illegal.
Oh my gosh, I know, sweetheart. It's gonna be so much fun. Here, I'm gonna reach down and grab the lawn darts.
Grab them. Don't let anybody see you.
I got one. I'm gonna walk it over to you. Here I come. I'm gonna come over there.
Okay. Just remember, like scissors, like hold the sharp end.
All right, I'm on my way.
Come on over.
Here I come.
Yeah, appreciate the updates. I can't check on your progress.
Good job, Benjamin.
Here you go.
Awesome. I'm gonna grab it from you. Yeah, there we go.
Great.
Now let me show you how this works. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it.
The anticipation's killing me.
Look at that thing soar! The hang time is incredible! It's still going! Watch out, squirrel! Watch out, squirrel! Oh, no.
Oh, I'm gonna put my hands on my head because that was so scary to watch. Oh, what it?
I'm gonna cover my mouth with my hands! Because that's what people do these days!
Hey there, neighborooskies. I just got promoted on Neighborhood Watch, so I just thought I'd come over to make sure nothing was going on.
Oh, no.
Who is it? Who is that?
Oh, yeah, you better turn your head and look at it.
I need to turn my head and look at whoever that phantom voice is!
Oh, it's our neighbor.
You got a sneak peek before I did.
Sure did.
Oh, looks like y'all having a little pre-Memorial Day yard hangout. I'm gonna go grab. You mind if I grab a soda out of your cooler here?
No, you.
All right, I'll just go walk over to the cooler.
Yeah, it's about 4 paces in front of you.
There it is. I'll reach down and get myself a little soda pop out of there, and I'll pick it up, and I'll take. Gotta open it first. Almost forgot.
Oh, Steve, you always do that. You forget to open your sodas.
Oh, I was so thirsty. Hey, wait a minute. Is that over there? I'm gonna indicate with my right hand. I'm gonna point at the. Is that lawn darts?
I'm afraid so, Steve-O.
Ah! Ah! I'm gonna put my hands up. Ah!
Steve, calm down. Here, let me come over to you, put my hand on your shoulder. I'm gonna come over there. I'm just gonna lean.
Console him. Console him. I will grab a cupcake and distract him with this chocolate frosted cupcake. Ah! I just threw it at your face.
Ow! That cupcake. I'm gonna have to write you up for the HOA for not following neighborhood rules. I'm writing it down right now. Look at that.
Wait. But before you do that, I noticed that your badge is a little tarnished. And instead of writing us up, I'll come over and I'll buff out that badge, bring out the shine.
You're right. Look at my badge.
Here I come. Here I got a hanky in my pocket, and I'm gonna buff it to make it look more handsome. Sorry, honey. I know we're kind of close right now.
Yeah, personal space is not a thing.
Yeah,
All right.
this will be brief. I'm moving as quickly as I can. There it is. Buff. How about that? Are we off the hook now, officer?
Oh, I will. Yes!
You're going to get a free pass that your parents can use to bring you back here for another show, and they can spend more money. Also, Benjamin, let me see. Hey, can Benjamin have a sweet treat or a snack or something? Is that okay? Okay. You know what, Benjamin? You get whatever sweet snack you want from Steve over there, the sweets.
And a coffee.
You get a snack. You get a free snack. Go ask Steve for a snack. Hey, okay. That was awesome. So, that's going to bring us out of our next game here. This next game is simply called I Can Do Better. I Can Do Better. So, from the back, it is Memorial Day weekend here. Let me get something fun you're going to be doing this weekend on Memorial Day weekend. Something fun. Swimming. Okay, so we have the suggestion of swimming. All right. So here's what's going to happen in the game of I Can Do Better. You are now going to see a scene about swimming. Now, while this scene is happening, at any point a player can shout out, "I can do better." I will then ask them what it is that they think that they can do better. They will say that thing, and then if I agree with it, I'm going to go ahead and let them do that. They will replace that player and then do that thing better. Again, if you don't understand, you're going to figure it out pretty quickly, all right? So we have swimming for your scene. This is the game of I Can Do Better. Put it like I say, ready? Yes! And...
I can do better.
Wow, yes, Robert.
Yeah, I can do a much better fart sound than that.
I don't know if that was a fart sound, but I want to hear it, though. All right, here we go.
Sorry, I like mustard, and I'm gonna get it.
Coach Sanders, while you have your hot dog, I just want to apologize to you. I never learned to swim, and then you had all the other kids.
I can do better.
Yes,
I
yes.
can apologize better with more groveling.
Whoa, okay, more groveling. Apologize better and continue.
I'm so sorry that I'm the worst swimmer on the swim team. I don't actually know how to swim, but I feel like that I could learn, and my mother never loved me.
I can do better.
Yes, Madeline.
I can enjoy that hot dog and open my mouth wider when I eat it.
Wow. All right, let's see that. All right, and continue.
Because my mother never loved me, I never learned how to swim, but I always thought I know how to swim. You're really enjoying that hot dog, Coach.
Yeah, I was halfly listening to your apology, but
I can do better.
Yes.
I can use a word that isn't halfly.
Yes, grammar is important. All right, and continue.
I was only partially listening while I was enjoying this delicious hot dog.
I was just explaining how nobody in my family has ever shown me any affection or love, and because of that, I sink to the bottom of a pool.
Look, kid, life is about
I can
struggle.
do better.
Yes,
I
yes.
can be more inspirational by 1,000,000%.
A 1,000,000%. All
Yeah,
right, let's
like
see.
more than halfly.
All right, and continue.
Look, kid, life is like a box of chocolates, all right? Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, but when you open it up, it's
I
amazing.
can do better.
Yes.
I can be more enamored than Stephanie is right now.
Oh, let's see you be more enamored by the coach, and continue.
Now I do this for a living because I love what I do. I love you kids, and by golly gee willikers, I'm gonna make you a good swimmer.
I am fired up to swim!
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do the freestyle, the backstroke, the butterfly, and the breaststroke, and all of it!
I'm already proud of you, kid. Go!
Better.
Whoa, what can you do better?
I can hit Robert with an amount of force that justifies that reaction.
All right, sorry, Robert. Buckle up. Continue.
I'm proud of you, kid.
I can do better.
Really? What?
I can hit Robert with more power and more force that justifies that kind of reaction and response.
Okay, let's see if you can do that.
Is this okay?
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
Oh, Coach, I'm gonna need 2 arms to swim!
I think I broke my elbow. But I think you can swim. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If we tie
I can do
ourselves...
better.
Wait, yes.
I can be more concerned about the state of my own broken bone.
Yes, let's see if you more concerned about your broken bones, and continue.
I committed so hard to loving you as a coach, I ended up hurting myself.
Coach, I got a plan!
Okay, hit me with it, kid.
We should tie ourselves together!
Yeah.
And each use 1 arm! And win the race!
I can do better.
Whoa, what?
I can do an even less plausible plan.
Whoa, that's better? Okay, let's hear a less plausible plan.
I got a plan. We can drain the pool and then just turn it into a running race.
I can do better!
Yes.
More ridiculous than that!
Okay, I want to see it. More ridiculous than that.
Alright, I got a plan! We're gonna go to a local nursing home, bus in all the nursing home patients, and then we're gonna do a puppet show and win!
Yeah. Boom.
Give it up, my
I kind of wanted to see the tandem swimming, though. I'm not going to lie. That sounded like it was going to be fun.
All right, so folks, that does bring us now to our last game of tonight's meeting. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know. But hey, for those of you who have not had your comedy fill, guess what? At 10 o'clock, we do have the Blue Show that is happening tonight. And the Blue Show is for those who are 21 and older, all right? Because it is a completely uncensored improv show for adults only. So Benjamin, yeah, sorry, you can't stick around for that one. Yeah, no. Yeah, if Benjamin actually snuck in and saw the Blue Show, he would be 21 by the time he'd left after some of the things he'd seen. Yeah, but that is happening tonight at 10 o'clock, and that happens every Friday night at 10 o'clock. So if you need more comedy, Phil, and some of the things that you wanted to shout out in tonight's show, you couldn't, you can shout them out in the Blue Show, see a bunch of people act that out for you, and then you might question yourself as to why you wanted to see that in the first place. Yes. But this is our last game, and we have saved the most challenging game for the very end. It is a guessing game that is called Four Things. So for this game, I believe we're sending Alex and Stephanie out of earshot. So on the count of three, everyone say, go out in the parking lot. 1, 2, 3. Go out in the parking lot. Trust me, you want me to stop there. Okay. So once again, they are out of earshot for this game of Four Things. This is a guessing game, so we do not want them to hear any of the suggestions we are about to get. So let's see. For this, first of all, we need 4 different activities. To start off, from over here, what I want is let me get a sport. Any sport. Cricket. All right. So the first one I heard was cricket. So the first one's going to be cricket. We had vacuuming before. Let me get like another household chore, like either indoors or outdoors chore.
Laundry.
But doing the dishes, okay? Let's see, from the back, you know what? Let me see. Let me get, again, Memorial Day weekend is upon us. Let me get an activity that you're going to be doing on Memorial Day weekend.
Divorcing my husband.
Wow. I'm glad you could share that with all of these strangers. But we don't want the show to go that dark. What was it over there?
Fireworks.
Oh, yes. All right. So lighting fireworks. All right. And then finally, from anyone, let me get something. Let me get something you just do outdoors. Any outdoor activity.
Volleyball.
We say volleyball. All right. So we have volleyball. So we have our 4 things. Now we're going to make these 4 things a little bit more unique. So the first one was cricket. So let's do this. From over here, the cricket bat. They're not going to be holding onto a cricket bat when they're playing, but they're holding onto something painful that you could not hold onto for long. What is it?
Cast iron.
What was it?
Cast iron pot.
A cat, what is it? A woman?
Cast iron pot.
Well, don't make me look stupid, man. Cast iron pot, you idiot. Like a cast iron, like a pan? Or?
Cast iron skillet.
Cast iron skillet. There's so many different words for it, yes. All right. So here's all I'm going to require you to do. You have to try to get them to say specifically skillet. Okay. Yeah, that's it. You don't even have to. If you want, if you can get them to say cast iron skillet, even better. Yeah, yeah. Skillet or cast iron. Yeah, we'll move on. From the back, they're not going to be playing with the cricket ball. They're not going to be pitching that. It's going to be something bigger than a house. What is it?
Volleyball.
Oh, did you say volleyball? That's a big volleyball if it's bigger than a house. Well, in fact, I don't want it to be a ball of any sort. I want it literally to be like something bigger than a house, something giant. Let me see. What was that back there?
Train.
A train. Okay, so it's going to be a train. All right, an entire train. And then finally, from the front, they are not going to be playing cricket against another cricket team. They're going to be playing against the cast of what television show, like Friends or of Gilligan's Island. All right. So they're playing against the cast of Gilligan's Island. Excellent. What's our next activity?
Doing the dishes!
Doing the dishes, all right? From over here, let's see. The dishes are not going to be dishes. They're not dishes at all. They're going to be something that's impossible to even clean. You can't wash this. What would it be?
Dogs.
Oh, okay, wow. Dogs? You can't wash a dog? Okay. We're going to go, I heard first, toilet paper. All right. So the dishes are toilet paper. From over here, the soap is not going to be soap. It's going to instead be what concept or idea? Like freedom is an idea. What's some intangible concept that you can't physically touch?
Jealousy.
Wow. Like my lazy eye is kicking in really solid. I'm like,
Too quiet.
so what was it over here?
Jealousy.
Jealousy. Wow. Wonder where you got that from. All right. So we have the soap is jealousy. All right. And finally, from way in back, they're not going to be using like a sponge or a green scrubby. They're going to be using something that you probably wouldn't want to use to wash dishes. What is it? A starfish. All right. Starfish. All right. So we have a starfish. And now what's our next activity?
We're lighting fireworks, Steve.
Oh, good, good. Lighting fireworks. All right. Ooh, this will be fun. So let's do this. From over here, so first of all, they're not lighting the fireworks with a lighter or matches. They're not even lighting the fireworks with something that can even create fire. What is it?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. All right. So they're lighting them with whipped cream. Let's see. From over here, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so when the fireworks go up and they explode, we see the fireworks. When these fireworks, when they explode, they don't explode. They do what other weird thing instead that doesn't even look like a firework going off? What was it there? They dance?
Dance.
So the fireworks, they shoot up, and instead of exploding, they dance. They just dance, all right? And then finally, from way in back, let's see. They are doing this. They're doing this where you would never ever expect someone to light fireworks. Like maybe indoor. What? Indoor a what? In a church is the first thing I heard. So they're letting them off inside a church. Okay. And the last one was volleyball. All right. So from over here, the volleyball. It's not gonna be a volleyball. It's not gonna be a ball at all. It's gonna be something tiny that would fit in the palm of your hand. What is it?
A dice.
It's a. Let me see. A Lego. We'll go with a Lego. Okay. So the volleyball is a Lego. And did I hear Cheerios?
Cherry.
Oh, cherry. All right. Yeah, I'm 54. I hear bad things. So let's do this. The net is going to be made out of a bunch of cherries. All right. So the net is made out of a bunch of cherries. And then finally, from way in back, again, they're not going to be playing against another volleyball team. They're playing against what well-known musical group that's got a ton of hits?
The Monkees.
The Monkees. All right.
What is that?
So you're playing against the musical group, the Monkees. I think there's like one of them left, by the way. Clap for yourselves, everyone. Well done, well done. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen in the game of 4 things. Again, Stephanie and Alex are out of earshot. They haven't heard any of these suggestions. But in a moment, we're going to have them both come back in, and they will be the guessers for this game. Now, these two are going to be the clue givers. One guesser at a time is going to step up, and what they have to do is they have to get the guessers to do each one of these activities and make them understand what they are doing and also everything that has been changed. But here's what's going to make the game so difficult. The only ways that they can communicate are through the use of mime and gibberish. That language that they used before, they got to use that made-up language again to get them to do the activity and know everything that's been changed. And that's basically it. But before we have them come back in, we are going to first review. Madeline, why don't you review? Give it up for Madeline.
You in no particular order, but I will read them to you in the order that we received them. So, first up, we got cricket, but the bat is not a bat, it is instead a cast iron skillet. Points awarded for just the word skillet. Cool. Next, we got the ball is a freight train, and the team that they're playing against is the cast of Gilligan's Island. Everybody say one. Good. Next, we got doing the dishes, but the dishes are toilet paper. The soap is the concept of jealousy, and the sponge is a starfish. Everybody say two. Excellent. Next, we're lighting fireworks, but the lighter is whipped cream. The fireworks, they don't explode, they just dance. And where it's all happening in a church. Everybody say three. And finally, we got volleyball, but the ball is a Lego. The net is a bunch of cherries, and it's all happening against the band, the Monkees. Everybody say yay!
All right.
Oh, wait, Dave.
Yeah.
Let's tell them what they're playing for.
Oh, they're playing for the First Coast Comedy Championship belt, everyone. No, I just realized, wow, I can
Blinding people.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, okay.
Stop it. You're using your power.
So on the count of three, everyone shout out, "We miss you." 1, 2, 3. We miss you. Again, show them the love, everyone. As they come back in here, they need to hear it. Keep it going. Yeah. So here we go. Stephanie, we're going to have you go first. One last thing. Please, during this game, do not say or shout out loud any of the answers or suggestions, because that will make the game immediately two things: stupid and over. So, do not give away the answers. Let the guessers figure it out. Stephanie, you're up first. Players, are you ready? Yeah. And begin. What are you doing?
I am playing volleyball.
Yes.
But the ball is not a ball. The ball is a Lego.
Yes.
And the net is not a net. It is cherries.
Yes.
And I'm playing against the monkeys.
2 points for Stephanie. So right now, Alex. You guys need to have some water. All right, so here we go. Activity number 2. Players, here ready? Yes. And begin.
Just go waggity bee. Just go waggity bee. Skip it up. Skip it. No, let's go waggity bee.
All right, let's straightforward. Can you tell us what are you doing?
Setting off fireworks.
Yes.
My lighter is whipped cream.
Yes.
Instead of the fireworks exploding, they dance.
Yes.
And I'm doing this at church.
That's another 2 points. So right now they are tied up 2-2. Let's go with our next activity. Stephanie up. Liz, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, some and a half. Oh, yeah, some and a half. 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 King. Some and a half. Some and a half. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whatever ski. Waga daga daga. Ski waga digi. Ah. Let's go with. Oh, so waga digi ski whatever. Skawa dabba dabba ski dabba a waga dash go waga. No but let's go waga digi ski dabba. Let's go waga dabba dabba. Dabba dabba dabba. Let's go waga dabba. Let's go wagging to be whoa, splooshy whoa. Oh, let's go wagging to be.
This is a tough one. So first of all, tell us, what are you doing?
I am playing cricket.
Yes.
But my ball is a whole train.
Yes.
And I am playing against Gilligan's Island. I'm the cast of Gilligan's Island. Or the island.
Yeah.
But my mallet is not a mallet. It's the basket from an air fryer.
No, it's not. So go ahead and sit down and keep looking straight forward. So specifically, I'm looking specifically, what was the paddle or the bat?
A deep fryer.
Ooh, nope. I'm going to have you take another guess. I'll tell you what, it's not a deep fryer at all. What do you think it is?
The French fry basket at McDonald's.
Nope. Again, I'm going to give you one last guess. If you can tell us what it is. What do you think it is?
It's steel wool.
Nope, I'm sorry. They're not going to get it, unfortunately. What was it? It was a cast iron skillet. Clap for the effort. That was a tough one. All right. So, let's see. You're up next, Alex. Here we go. Players, everybody. Yeah. And begin.
Ooh, Scala dabba dabba. Ooh, Scala dabba dabba ski. Waga dabba dabba. Waga dabba dabba. Oh, dabba ski dabba. Oh, Scala dabba dabba. Waga dabba dabba. Sploosh. Scala dabba dabba ski dabba. Ski dabba. Oh.
ready.
Oscar waga be bitty bitty. Oscar waga blue 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 blue. Oscar waga da bitty bitty. Skip it bitty skip ba ba ba. Oscar waga bitty bitty skip it ba. Oh, Oscar waga da ba skip ba 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 skip ba ba ba. Oscar waga da da. Oh. No, skip it ba 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 ba. No, skip Oscar waga da ba skip. Oh, skip it. Skip be be be. Oscar waga da skip ba ba ba. No, skip it ba ba.
Yep, that one got a little weird. What are you doing?
Doing the dishes.
Yes. Doing the dishes.
The dishes are toilet paper.
Yes.
My sponge is a starfish.
Yes.
And my dish soap is jealousy.
Applause for volunteers. And hey, we want to thank you all so much for coming on down to First Coast Comedy. Like I mentioned before, we've been open for just over a year now. We're still getting the word out. So please, as I said, hey, follow us on social media. We would really appreciate that. Another way you can help us get the word out is, go ahead and leave us a Google review. 5 stars would be great. If for some reason you want to give us less than 5 stars, don't worry about it. Yeah, just don't waste your time. Not worth the effort, yeah. But the best advertisement is still word of mouth. So please do us a favor. If you like what you saw, tell a friend, tell a family member, hey, you should go check out First Coast Comedy. If for some reason you did not enjoy yourself tonight, please do us another favor and don't ever tell anyone that. All right? It's horrible marketing. But that's our show tonight. That's been the main event. Thank you all so much. Have a great night!